Hey, darling. All right. Um, Counting down the days until I take my Missoula vacation and get to come and see you. Things here have been good. I feel like the full moon had big energy. I went out the night before the full moon with like my coworkers. They're all so much younger than me. Is it bad that I'm like slightly crushing on like the 28-year-old bartender? It's kind of bad. But at the same time, it's only because I want him to not be so crabby as a person. He gets like into moods, and you know me, I'm always like, I'm gonna fix that mood. But yeah, just been teaching a lot. I am, like I said, looking forward to a little break before I like dive back head first into like organizing and stuff here. But things have been good. I've been grateful and working hard and tired and then grateful again. So yeah. I'm just like cracking myself up. And I think it's because I'm like reading too much like into signs. I'm like, could this be like bitch, this ain't gonna be nothing. Like, is how I feel about it. Because I'm definitely not gonna pursue anything. But on Saturday night when I had a few too many in me, I was like, where's B? Is he gonna come out? Is he gonna come out and like hang out? Stupid. And then I saw on my coworker's phone that she was texting him, and it was kind of like, people are asking if you're coming out, and he's like, who? And she wrote my name, and I didn't say anything, and I was like, why would you do that? Just because I'm just, I'm not in the place or the space or the mood to chase, and I'm not going to. So, that being said, everything else is out there and up in the air, and I feel like my life is like slowly coming together in all the ways that it should. So I feel like a lot of things have been revealed. The other thing, like when I went out the other night, I ran into like a woman who I knew and like met when I was out with somebody else one night, and the energy was just off. And like on intuition, I'm like, something happened between you and the dude I was out with after we went out. Like, I think right now, this year is just all about me and my intuition, and because I think I've pushed it so far to the side for so long, and I want nothing to do with not listening to it anymore. So when I feel like something's off, I'm like, nah, something's off. I can't necessarily put my finger exactly on what's off, but something's fucking off. And again, I want nothing to do with that. Like, until the energy like switches, or until people can be honest, done. Like, I feel like this is the year that like there is just, either get it together before you approach me or don't fucking approach me. That's how I feel. Because at the end of the day, I am always honest to a fault. Always. And I think I do that just so folks absolutely know where I stand all the time. And to let folks know that I will hold myself accountable, and I also have respect for them and their body and all of those things. So, but when people don't reciprocate that, I want nothing to do with it. I want nothing to do with it. So, all right, that being said, I love you. I'm excited to see you. Grinding down through your seat and lifting the crown of the head up to the sky. Let your shoulder blades roll down your back. Allow yourself to come into your breath. Nice deep inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Again, big inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. One more time, big inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Allow yourself just to come back as a normal breath. Always starting off our class from a space of gratitude. Let's switch it up today. Let's start from the back and then work our way to the front like we usually don't do. So if there's a person, or place, persons, or places that you'd like to dedicate your practice, your space of gratitude to this evening, you can take the time to do so now. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. We give gratitude to ourselves, to our own bodies, and to our ancestors, acknowledging our and their trials and triumphs, tribulations and transgressions, and holding ourselves and them responsible for how we choose to collective repair damages that have been done in order to build a peaceful and loving world for 7 generations and beyond. Big inhale. And exhale. We give gratitude for this practice of yoga and for Black and Brown people as the original creators and sustainers of this practice from a space of ahimsa, so known as nonviolent or loving action. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Give gratitude to indigenous peoples of these lands. The Northern Cheyenne, the Crow, the Salish, the Blackfoot, the Pend Oreille, the Kalispel, the Kootenai tribes, and the Little Shell. Always reminding yourselves that land acknowledgement is just the first step. And it's coming into right relationship and doing the right thing. Goes thought, word, and deed. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. We give gratitude to this earth. She reminds us that we live in a space of abundance rather than a space of scarcity. We have everything that we need and that we ourselves are more than enough. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. We give gratitude to the universe as we acknowledge an energy that is greater than us, that we're still collectively a part of all the things that we can see and all the things that we cannot see. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and slowly blink open your eyes. Allow yourself to come back into your room, into your space. Maybe turning and doing a nice deep twist through your spine. Crown of the head is still lifting. And slowly move yourself through your center line. Same thing on that opposite side. Turn and twist. Slowly bring yourself back to your center line. Inhale, arms come high to the sky. Exhale, pull the hands down to your heart line, setting your intention for your practice this evening. What are the things that you would like to release as we are in this flow post the full moon? grounding and rooting into our worthiness of receiving those things. Go ahead and press the palms out and away from you. Curl into yourself, chin into chest, and then inhale. Arms come high, exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. One more time, exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, clear your lungs. Kapalabhati breath. Small snaps between the belly button and the pelvis. Inhale up. Exhale. Press. Inhale up. Exhale, press. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, press. Inhale, high. Clear the lungs. And we pulse. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Hands come all the way down to the sides. Go ahead and grab onto the knees. Inhale, heart and chest move forward. Exhale, roll yourself back and in. Inhale, heart and chest move forward. Exhale, roll back and in. Two more. Inhale up. Exhale, back. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, back. Turn and look over that opposite shoulder that you did to start. Big inhale here. Exhale, bring yourself back to your center line. Go ahead and crawl your fingertips out in front of you. Pull up and in on your low belly. Hands continue to extend as you pull down through your hips. Breathing into the back body, the upper part of the rib cage. Press down through the palms, relax and release, and then pull yourself forward onto your hands and knees as hands continue to come out. You come into kind of a wide-legged puppy pose. Big inhale here. Exhale, shifting back and forth side to side. Pull up and in on the low belly. Big inhale here. Then exhale, big toes come together to touch. You shift yourself back into a child's pose. Your forehead comes down to the earth. Maybe rolling out through your third eye. Let your hands move down towards your sides. Palms face up to the sky. Shifting back and forth side to side here. Press down through the tops of the thighs and the knees and pull yourself all the way back up. Let your knees come together to touch. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, pull down and over the tops of the thighs. As you come down with a nice flat back, the edges of the pinkies come down to hit the mat, and you shift yourself back and forth side to side here. Head hangs in between your biceps. Press down through the tops of the feet. Inhale. Engage your low belly and bring yourself all the way up to lift. And then take that right hand to the outside of the thigh. Opposite hand swings back. You could either press down into the balls of the feet, lifting through the crown of the head, or the hand can come around to try to grab onto the waistband of the pants or the inside of your right hip. Big inhale here. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, slowly bring yourself back to your center line. Arms come high to the sky. Exhale, opposite. Left hand to the outside of the right thigh. Right hand can press down into the balls of the feet, lifting up through the crown of the head, or the hand can come all the way around to grab onto the inside of the hip. Big inhale here. Chin moves towards that right shoulder, relaxing through the jawline. And then slowly release. Bring yourself back to your center line. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, come down and over the tops of the thighs again. Press through the palms. Keep the sit bones attached to the heels as the edges of the pinkies hit the mat. Shifting back and forth side to side. Your forehead is cupped right in between your biceps. Big inhale here. And then exhale, slowly walk your hands back towards you as you shift yourself onto your hands and knees, coming into your tabletop. Big inhale here. Extend that right leg back behind you. Flex through the foot. Press down through the ball of the foot. Engage your right glute, and then slow pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then bend in the knee and pulse up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big inhale. Exhale, extend through the leg, flex through the foot. Take that left hand up off the mat. Big inhale. Pulse up here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hand and knee come all the way down to the mat. Inhale into your cow. Exhale into your cat. Inhale, back into table. Same thing on that opposite side. Left leg comes back behind. Check in with your hips. Press back through the heel. Press down to the ball of the foot, and then take that leg up off the mat. Small pulses here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put a bend in the knee and then pulse it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend and reach. Big inhale here. Pulse it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hand and knee come down to the mat. Inhale into your cow. Exhale into your cat. Tuck the toes, pop the hips back and high, pedal out through the feet. Check in with the stack of the hips over the tops of the femur bones, I should say. Nice deep inhale here. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale here. You're gonna spot for either side of your pinky finger, and you can either hop or step your feet wide. Take your knees out. Drop down through your seat. You can always throw a block underneath your seat. Hands come to your heart line. Big inhale here. Press into the palms, lift through the heart and the chest. Pull up and in on the low belly. Exhale, shifting back and forth side to side. Big inhale here. Exhale, hold. 2 more, big inhale. And exhale, one more time, big inhale. Exhale. From here, you're gonna take your hands back behind you and bring yourself into what would be like a crab, like a walking crab pose, but it's gonna be a reverse tabletop. Big inhale here. Exhale, set it down. Inhale, lift it up. We're gonna do this a couple of times. You can stay where you are. I'm just gonna come to a better angle. So drop it down, lift it up for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale up, and then exhale, rock it back. Inhale, sweep it forward. Exhale, rock it back. Keep your hips lifted. Inhale, sweep it forward. Exhale, rock it back. Inhale, sweep it forward. Exhale, rock it back. Hold here. See if you can pick one foot up, opposite foot up, and then drop down to the seat. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, down and over the tops of the thighs. Pull up and in on the low belly. Pull the crown of the head towards the top of the feet. Flex through your feet here. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. 2 more big breaths. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. 1 more time, big inhale. Exhale, point through the toes. Press the feet away from you. Maybe kind of just massage like a pedal, like a gas and brake pedal in your car. And then go ahead and pull that right ankle or heel towards the outside of your left hip. Come into cow face posture here. Knees stacked, ankles on either side of your hip. Adjust your seat and lay your heart and chest down and over the top of the thigh. Nice deep inhale here. Exhale, hold. 1 more time, big inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Swap out your legs. Be mindful and easy. Heel pulls to the outside of the hip. Opposite knee to opposite, or opposite heel to opposite hip. Move and shift through your hips. Sit up nice and tall. Big inhale here. And then exhale, slowly pull yourself down and over the tops of the thighs. Nice deep inhale, breathe here. Exhale. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Bring yourself all the way down and onto your back. Pull your knees up into your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug here. Pull down through both of your hips. Pull down through the low part of the back. Tuck your chin in towards your chest. And then take both soles of the feet high to the sky. Flex through the toes. Big inhale here. Wrap your muscles around your bones. And then flutter kick your feet so they move down towards the earth. And then slowly flutter kick them like you're walking up the ceiling, up, walk down, walk up, walk down, and then slowly let the heels come all the way down. Toes flop out to the side, palms come down to the side. Pop up through the heart and the chest, draw your shoulder blades underneath you. And let yourself come into Shavasana. Letting your low belly pull down to your spine. And rooting into a space of intention. Not only rooting into a space of intention, but also rooting into a deep-seated feeling of intuition. Because women, we be knowing. We be knowing. Men out here telling us that we're crazy. God. But we be knowing. Maybe not all the details and the specifics. But we be knowing. Let's see. Allowing yourself to continue to breathe. I like this one. We'll go with this one. From the book, Stay Woke by Justin Michael Williams, a meditation guide for the rest of us. Forgiving yourself. Anchor mantra. Show me the lesson. We all have moments when we look back upon the successes of the past, striving to return to a moment that is gone. We look at old photos of our young bodies and reminisce about the old days of new love and fantasize about reigniting a flame that's long since burned out. There's beauty in cherishing your journey, but trying to recreate the past only sparks an endless cycle of pain that will blind you from new possibilities. If you constantly compare yourself to who you were in the past, it becomes impossible to make magic with the life you have right now. Give yourself permission to change. It's okay to slow down. It's okay to rest. Forgive yourself for not living up to your own expectations. Forgive yourself for letting yourself go sometimes. Forgive yourself for falling off track. Forgive yourself for not always having the perfect body, for not always accomplishing everything on time, for not always listening to your intuition. Forgive yourself. Every time you fall off track, you were just being polished and refined to become that much stronger, smarter, and wiser. Let go of what was, release your guilt, forgive yourself. And then find your new center with compassion. So with your eyes closed, place your hands over your heart and initiate your freedom meditation practice by whispering the anchoring mantra. Show me the lesson. A nice deep inhale. Show me the lesson. Let's go for 2 more. Show me the lesson. One more time. Show me the lesson. Trust in the universe. There are no mistakes. You're exactly where you're supposed to be right now. If you constantly compare yourself to who you were in the past, it becomes impossible to make magic with the life you have right now. One more time, big inhale. And exhale. The divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, the divine love in me sees, honors, and reflects the divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in you, dear Jane, and everybody tuning in, collectively, and all of us. Thank you all for sharing your practice with me this evening and for trusting me with your bodies, hearts, spirits, and souls. To that I say go in peace. And remember to serve love always. See you soon, darling.